Why is it that when you don't care whether a girl likes you or not, you have no trouble getting her to like you? Yet as soon as you're talking to a girl that you actually care about them liking you, or you're actually attracted to them, you develop a mild case of temporary autism and you have no idea how to even communicate with a human while you're talking to them. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is and how you can get out of that trap of being attached to the outcome when talking to girls that you actually care about. But first, as you may know, my name is Ben Sterling. I'm one of the head coaches here at Social Freedom, and we help guys in 7 continents all around the world completely transform their dating lives and become the most attractive, charismatic, and confident versions of themselves. Remember, if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Guys, it helps us with the algorithm, allows more people to be exposed to our shit, much like a public masturbator on public transport. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video was actually inspired by a question I got recently by one of our previous clients. Full disclosure, this guy's actually amazing with women. He's actually the guy who had the threesome in one of our live 5-day immersion programs. We actually have his testimonial in our private Facebook group. So if you haven't seen it, make sure to click the link below and check out our testimonials on a private Facebook group. They're fucking insane. However, he asked me an interesting question. He's like, Ben, I'm talking to this girl and I'm really into her. Like, she's beautiful, attractive, we get along really well. And I think potentially this girl is someone I could potentially see with myself spending more time with in the future. However, why is it that right now I'm feeling so damn needy? I just feel like every time I send her a text, I spend an hour just overthinking the smallest details in what I'm saying. I'm starting to run out of things to say with this girl because I'm just so damn worried about the outcome of what's going to happen with her, and I just care so much about what she thinks of me. Ben, how do I get over this? Well, the answer is quite simple, actually. What he's describing here is, he described it when he messaged me as neediness. But what is neediness really? Well, it's attachment. That's all it is. It's attachment. You care about the outcome. Now, you might have heard of the concept detachment from outcome. This is exactly what I'm talking about here, but I feel like most people haven't really covered it in enough detail, which is what I'm going to do today, because it truly is a concept that once you understand it, you can start to really take a step back and detach from caring about the opinions of others, and all of a sudden you're going to find it much easier to start moving things forward and expressing yourself in a more authentic and genuine way with girls that you actually care about. And that's the point, because so many people really do struggle when it comes to talking and communicating and connecting with girls that they really care about. And they're like, oh, this one's special, and all of a sudden they have no idea how to interact with her. So you're talking to this girl and you realize, holy shit, she's actually really cool and I'm very attracted to this girl. Man, I really want her to like me. And then all of a sudden you notice yourself becoming quite emotionally reactive to everything that's happening in the interaction. You notice yourself becoming much more sensitive to any indicator of disinterest she might be giving you. You notice yourself running out of things to say. You notice yourself micromanaging everything that's coming out of your mouth. You notice yourself trying much harder to get this person to like you. And all of a sudden you've become a shell of your usual self. Ironically, what we're doing is we're trying to control the interaction. We're trying to control her perception of us because all of a sudden we care what she thinks. Now, yes, you do have a certain amount of control over other people's perception of you, but funny enough, the more you try to control other people's perceptions of you, the more likely you are to make a bad impression. The more likely you are to get the outcome that you don't want. So what do you need to start doing here? The most important thing is starting to let go. You start to let go of your need to have this person like you. You need to let go of potentially having something happen with this person. You need to be totally okay with this person walking away. You need to be totally okay with not fornicating with her, with not being able to be intimate with this girl. You need to be completely okay with her not necessarily having a positive opinion of you. And once you're able to get into this mindset where you're able to actually detach from the way she thinks about you or from the outcome, then all of a sudden you're going to have a much easier time connecting with these people. You're going to have much easier time being more verbally fluent. You're going to be having a lot more fun. You're going to be not afraid to tease her and banter and actually connect with this human. Instead of trying to throw this little robotic shell of your actual personality at her, you're able to express your genuine personality. Now, I know you might really want this person to like you, but again, you can't get everyone to like you, and you need to understand that. So that's number one. Let's get into the mindsets that I myself has used and Alex has used during our journeys in order to let go of our attachment when we do meet someone that we actually care about the outcome with. First, you need to identify, oh shit, I am actually attached. That's why I am struggling to have fun in this interaction. That's why all of a sudden I am very stifled. I am all of a sudden quite emotionally reactive in this interaction. You need to identify it first in order to actually start to implement these mindsets. So you've identified, okay, shit, I am feeling some attachment to this person. What do I do now? Let's start with number one. And this is a mindset that Alex actually took from one of his mentors. It goes like this: expect nothing, accept everything. Expect nothing, accept everything. You expect nothing from this person, you expect nothing to come out of it, and you accept the outcome. You accept whatever the hell comes from it. And honestly, this is a nice mindset that you can just implement in your day-to-day life to make just everything around you and your entire life just a little bit more peaceful and less stressful. And another one I used to use a lot when I was younger, and I noticed myself really trying to get people to like you, is I just had to take a step back and just think, Ben, never, ever, ever, ever fucking try. Never fucking try. And I would just drill it into myself over and over and over and over again, because I would notice myself all of a sudden I'm trying, and what happens when I start trying? I start essentially almost like repelling people away from me, like I've just sprayed on pussy repellent. Like it literally works that way. So I just had to remind myself, never fucking try. And I would use my energy levels as a good gauge as to whether I'm trying. If I notice myself going into an interaction and I come out of that interaction with less energy than when I went in, I would know, okay, shit, I am trying. I am trying to get people to like me. I am attached. But if I went into the interaction and I had the same amount of energy once I came out, or I had more energy once I came out, I knew I was expressing myself a lot more authentically. This is a good gauge I use as to whether I am actually letting go, and you might find this useful as well. Now, those are two really useful mindsets. On a more practical level, this is why it's so important to have a framework to run through. When you are in these situations where you're running out of things to say and you have no idea what to do, if you have a framework to fall back on and you have a process that you can run through, then you know the next best step to take in order to get the result that you want. Because you only have a certain amount of control. And if you know that you are following the process that works as best you can, then that is you doing the literal best you can in that moment. There is no more you can do. There's been so many times where I have felt incredibly needy and honestly socially inept on nights out because I just haven't been in a social mood, or maybe I am attached that day, and I just run through the process, and all of a sudden I'm taking a girl home and I'm holding the hand of this beautiful creature and I'm thinking, how do you even like me? How is this happening? But I try to shut that off and just follow the process and go, well, even if I do fuck it up at some point, I'm going to do the best I can in this moment. I'm going to move it forward the best I can, the best I know. And that is why it's so important to, again, and it's why we teach a framework to all of our students who come on our programs, because it is something that makes things so much easier when you are in the wrong mind state or the wrong emotional state. Again, you only have a certain amount of control over people's perceptions of you. When you meet a girl and you think, oh, I like this one. It's time to bring the A game, baby. It's time to bring my 10 game. I'm gonna use my 10 game on this one. You're more likely to fuck it up. Or what you're gonna do is, if it does work, if you think about it this way as well, even if it does work and all of a sudden, oh shit, I've hooked up with this girl and I see a potential future with her because I really like her, the 10 game doesn't last. At some point, your genuine personality is going to come out. And why would you start a potential relationship with someone while putting on a mask, showing her a different version of yourself than you actually are? It's bound to completely collapse at some point. So you're better off just doing you, expressing yourself a little bit more authentically, and again, running through the process the best you can. So guys, these are the mindsets that have helped myself, Alex, and a lot of our clients. But again, this is going to be personal to you. You're going to have to find what really works for you, the mindsets that really resonate with you and help you the most, okay? Because everyone is different. The brain is a very complex thing and everyone is unique. You're a unique snowflake. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, if you liked it, to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and if you are potentially looking for coaching or you want to learn the framework that we teach all of our students on our programs, then make sure to click the link below and jump on a call with either myself or Alex. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.